What's up, guys? It's Jonathan, Larry, and Randy. We have an amazing big announcement for you guys. We are expanding the boardroom membership. We are expanding a service that we've been providing for a while, but we have implemented several new things that the industry has not yet tackled, and we are ecstatic about it. So let's dive in right now and share with you what is happening.
Super excited to share with our over 350 members of the REI Accelerator and our existing elite group of REI Boardroom members. We are expanding the focus for the elite group of REI Boardroom members to truly thrive in 2025, and we're inviting and bringing in new people so that you can scale and grow your business and thrive in 2025. Really what it is, it's focused on a private, highly vetted network and unique coaching service for real estate investors who actively want to scale and overcome the challenges that may be there in 2025. For this REI Boardroom, you've got to be an experienced real estate investor, and we're going to focus on helping you increase your real estate profit margins by 30 to 60%, raise a minimum of 1 to 3 million, and find at least five off-market properties in the next 90 days. And we're going to be using our over $500 million in actual operating systems, capital raising services, executive coaching, and networking with the nation's top real estate investors.
So a quick executive summary of what we're going to be covering today. And what this is an elite real estate investing mastermind for the industry's top investors. Okay. And they're focused all collectively on scaling their real estate portfolio and business profitably to build generational wealth and make a bigger impact. Okay, the goal, increase profitability. I just covered that. Leverage innovative systems that we're going to put inside of your business to increase revenue, decrease expenses, and grow. Okay, scale acquisitions, find off-market deals. This is our biggest bread and butter. What we love is systems in place to find off-market deals on autopilot. And then also the big, bold claim, raise more capital, $1 to $3 million in 90 days. Okay, so I know that's a big statement, but you're going to see why we're making it in just a second with our capital raise machine. So we'll talk about that. Qualifications, though, it's not for everybody. This is only for those who have at least $2 million in assets under management, or they are accredited with high acumen in another industry. So I believe in bringing big time people from other industries to come in, and those are the ones that normally disrupt other industries, right? So that's a big deal. And then you also have to be selected by our leadership team. It's going to be a simple application, and our leadership team will then come together and approve who actually joins, okay? Be impact driven. You must be kingdom minded, looking to make a difference, okay? And then key points here. This is a 6-week cohort that we're going to roll out for charter members. It's going to be a step-by-step training intensive for big real estate businesses to scale. And then 12-month mastermind network. This is high-level network of investors, deal finding, and capital raising build-out services for you. So we build out every system needed to scale quickly. All right, so here's the Boardroom 2025 outline.
This is our executive team that's going to guide you through this program. We've got Randy Lawrence with Prosperity Capital Partners, myself, Larry Kite with South Point Capital, and Jonathan Cronin with Golden Gate. We've also got a powerful team behind us that's going to take you through this program.
That's right. Yeah, over 500 million in assets under management and multiple billions in transaction experience represented, and countless years. I don't know, we need to add up all the years. But key objectives here, guys, is first off, the commercial real estate industry's most powerful group of investors looking to optimize their portfolio and grow their income. There's 3 events every single year. And one's coming up very soon. This is us walking an actual apartment complex with during one of our events and going through breakdowns of what to look for and how to structure these deals. And then also there's going to be an in-depth training on asset and property management with templated systems to increase profits and run your company on autopilot through your team. Okay. Executive coaching for your team or just you on recruiting, scaling, and leading. Off-market deal flow engine. You see the generate leads button right here. We have a done for you, build out off-market deal flow engine where we recruit VAs, and we'll talk about that in a second. Growing your acquisitions arm, okay? And then part 2, capital raising machine setup, investor relations support, and marketing systems to grow your brand, investor pool, and deal flow. This is a major piece to this. Orlando over here, I got a screenshot of him. He raised $4.5 million. This is one of our members right here. He raised $4.5 million in 4 days, just learning the tools that we're talking about here.
And implementing the systems. Implementing
exactly. Implementing these systems. Yeah, exactly. This is huge. So he just found out about it and like he just learned the systems and put them in place and was able to do that. And this time we're going a step above and actually putting these systems in place for people. And then also gives you direct access to everyone needed to scale and run highly successful real estate syndications, like your attorneys, brokers, investors, lenders, admin, VAs, etc. In-house underwriting team. Everyone needs an extra set of eyes, right, on their deals, especially in today's market, to make sure that they are going to do well, right? So submit your deals to our elite commercial underwriters. So live 6-week training. First is week 0. And again, this is going to start February 24th, 2025. We're going to be taking a small group of people through this. And first off, it's going to be onboarding, setup systems. Week 0, onboarding call, deal finder, and CRM setup. So we have a proprietary software to actually manage your leads, manage everything for you. Community connections and VA cold caller setup. That'll be week 1. Week 0. Week number 1 is deal to close, asset management intro. We have a whole SOP process system to literally transfer into your business. And it's going to walk you through how to scale your team, but also focusing on the big 3 that every real estate investor needs to focus on: your CFO, CPA training, constraints finding, team structure, in-house versus third-party, asset management intro. So we're going to walk you through deal to close on what asset management looks like in that, project management, property management, all of that kind of stuff.
All right, week 2 is Profit Accelerator. One of my favorite things, property management. We're going to dive in and go over hiring and incentives, value add, scalability, and implementing profit centers. And then we're going to continue week 3 with property management and get into scaling, marketing, leasing, and maintenance structure.
Week 4, we pick it back up with asset management, really focusing on the overall structure, getting better debt, how to look at the CapEx, how to structure syndications, what your legal team needs to look like, and what does your investor relations team need to look like as well to be effective in the overall. And then week 5, capital raising, and really focusing on the capital raising machine, 500 million scalable capital raise accelerator, really helping you get it set up, scalable marketing systems, using email, using LinkedIn, webinar funnels. You saw the example earlier of one of the existing boardroom members of Orlando, where he implemented the practices and raised $4.5 million. I mean, he did it in 4 days. Maybe it takes you 4 weeks. But again, praise God, with those systems, it's going to be something where you're not just knocking on the doors of family and friends. And then week 6, we're diving into acquisitions, really using the off-market deal finding systems and the built-in VA services to help build out follow-up and marketing systems so that you're marketing for deals directly to get better acquisitions. And then this is really going to be fantastic. Week 7, it's Boardroom. It's a 2-day event. We're going to be in Atlanta for the first of 3 events for 2025 with 2 full days of collaboration, teaching, implementation, and just having a blast with other like-minded real estate investors who are looking to scale and grow their business.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, key deliverables, guys. So 3 times events per year, like we already talked about. This one's going to be in Atlanta. Costa Rica is coming up, and then we'll have another one to be determined. These events are just incredible. I mean, it's some of the top guys in the country.
One thing I want to interject here. You come to an event like this with people like this, and I've been a part of elite masterminds for close to 15 years. It's helped me grow significantly. But you can come in and talk with just one person in the room or hear one idea that they're working on. And you can take that idea, bring it into your business in, 2, 3, 4x, 5x the cost of your investment. And it's really an incredible thing. And I would say that's been my experience year over year over year over year for a long time. And that's exciting. And that's one of the things that you got to make sure that when you join in and be a part of the boardroom, you're here at the events, because you're going to get super actionable connections. And just that one idea can be a game changer.
Randy, I think I got one of those six-figure ideas from you a few years back at a meeting
Yeah.
over lunch.
Praise the Lord. And see,
Wow.
that's also part of it too, where you not only have the event time, but that you have breakouts in the evening where you can go to dinner together, or like Larry just said, and that's a real thing where he made six figures off of a discussion that we had at lunch, and then ultimately look at this. That's how we came together almost probably 10 years ago, was through that process. And so it's through coming together at these events with key people that are going to help you grow. They then naturally become, just like we are, friends and business partners, and it's just a super exciting thing. So that's going to be a great kickoff here in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then next we'll have Profit Accelerator, which is asset and property management systems to immediately increase profits and values by 36%. Capital raising machine, and I'll say this, tagging along with that, we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in masterminds, and we've been a part of a lot of masterminds, and no one is doing this right here. This is something that we're rolling out.
Yeah.
We're rolling this out for a select handful of people.
I
And
mean,
so
everybody's always looking to grow their capital base if you're a real estate investor. And this is a process that's going to be able to be implemented so that you have, systems and processes in place, just like you saw through Orlando, that you're going to be able to then now implement and begin to attract more capital.
Yeah. Combine that with finding deals, and most of your problems are solved, right?
Right.
True
Yeah,
story.
exactly. Yeah, and another reason we brought this up and started doing stuff like this is because one of our boardroom members brought us an idea, and someone wanted to charge them about 130 grand to do this thing right here, this capital raise machine. So
Crazy.
actually being hands-on and actually getting in there and setting up all the systems you need. Who does that, right? So attracting, nurturing, and closing investors with you, period. All right, based on systems that helped us raise over $100 million, also using our proprietary deal finding software and CRM, DealFire, okay? And then we also have the off-market deal accelerator. So if you want to increase off-market deals in your portfolio in 2025, this is the go-to industry standard right here. So source, recruit, and train cold calling virtual assistants, uploading properties to your dialer for you and managing leads for you in your CRM, and then setting up email and text sequences for follow-up. Because how many the money's made in the follow-ups, right? So you got to have strong systems there. 12, and then training your team on that as well. But 12-month membership. So this is 12 months of us just grinding together. Join the nation's elite investors and entrepreneurs and have one-on-one coaching to push you and your team forward every step of the way. In-house underwriting team, have an extra set of eyes on all your deals, get detailed underwriting reports from the industry's most coveted commercial analysts so you can close with confidence. Okay. And then also weekly, monthly calls with experts, personal board of advisors, including attorneys, CPAs, analysts, property managers, acquisition directors, and more. Okay. And here's the final piece to this deal, guys. The cap and the launch date. So we are launching February 24th, 2025. We have a member cap of only 15. Okay. 10 to 15, depending. But we are going to select those people in the next 2 weeks. So apply ASAP.
That's to add to the existing board members that are already there, because again, there's a lot of hands-on things that are taking place, as Jonathan outlined. And so again, it's exclusive. There's only a limited number because of what's being provided.
Exactly. Yeah. Like we're not trying to roll it out that fast. All right. So apply here. This is something you take a picture of, but I'll also drop a link in the description or a link below. So you can take a picture of this. But basically what that's going to do is put you through an application process, and then you'll be able to set up a call with one of our advisors, and you'll be able to kind of have a discussion with them about, is this the right thing for you? Where you're currently at, and kind of go through more of the details we just broke down. So if you feel kind of like, you got to rewind a few times, don't worry about it. This advisor, highly experienced, helped a lot of investors scale their portfolio, and they will walk you step by step through what we're talking about and how this would actually implement. So even if you just jump on a call with one of the advisors and just to get a game plan for your 2025, no worries. Okay, just jump on there. You're going to get a ton of value. And then, yeah, if this opportunity is a good fit for both of us, then they'll just move you forward on that and show you what it's like, what's needed for that. Okay. All right, guys. God
Yeah,
bless.
look forward to it. Look forward to seeing you guys in Atlanta.